Evening, all, and welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with myself, Super, and my co-host, Banjo.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Super, how are you?
Very good, Banjo. What's been going on? How are you?
Yeah, good to hear. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, all good. Got a good result over the weekend, so
Your
pleased with
team
that.
won.
Yeah, we did.
Wow. Well, miracles can happen, eh?
No, not at all.
Miracles can happen. Um, right, straight into talking points.
Yeah,
City Arsenal. What did you
yeah.
make up? What's your thoughts? Arsenal v Man City.
Well, listen, I know he's come out today and said that wasn't the case, but I know what I saw, and I know what lineup I saw before the game for Arsenal.
What was this today? Who's come out and said what? Sorry.
I think Arteta said because it was questioned, it was put to him that Arsenal basically didn't really go for it, especially in the first half. And he said, "Well, that's strange because we had the most possession and this and that." He said, "And that's hardly a team playing with the handbrake on." And he actually used that term, handbrake.
I
But
think
I
I
think that,
think I think that came from the pundits at the weekend. There was a couple of pundits
yeah,
at the weekend who said it was almost like a team playing with the handbrakes on, or they with the fact that he didn't go
well,
all out. I mean, look, I mean, we saw this game together, didn't we, at the weekend?
yeah,
And the the interesting thing is when you look at the game itself, there the as soon as we see the lineups, what's the point bringing these? Their big thing last year was they couldn't score goals in those important
yeah.
times, decisive games, like flat track bullies in some way. But when they needed the goal, they didn't have a nine. They didn't. So they've got Gyökeres in now. They've got that, and then they needed the supply. So the supply they've got Eze in.
Yeah.
They
I,
had
I, I I just
why
like I
why
think
they're not starting?
yeah, exactly. This is something I've said before on this podcast that they have. I feel like they've got the squad, they've got the team where they could go out and whoever they play, give it a go and say, "This is what we're about. You worry about us." And we're here. We're coming here. We're starting this game with the means to win. We're going for it, especially at home. Go for it. It's almost like maybe Arteta is afraid to lose. Maybe he's afraid to lose the game.
Well,
But
he says they played better than they did in the 5-1 last season.
yeah, I don't know about that. But I know I know they played better in the second half than they did in the first half. I think you could see the difference. It was night and day. And had they started like that, I know it's not as always easy as that. Obviously, City made changes to their system or their shape as well. But had Arsenal started without intention of played on the front foot as they did, they might have gone on and won the game. And that's how you win leagues. That is how you win titles. If you want to go that next step, that's how you do it.
There's going to be big questions this season, right? Because they've got this big squad now, stocked up,
Mm.
two players for each position. You'd argue.
Yeah, I think they've got a very good squad, very well
Is,
balanced squad as well.
is their 11 good enough? Come on, Banjo. Like I've spoke to you about this before. I've
I
said to
think
you,
it is. I do
great
think it.
squad,
I think
great
it is.
squad. An analogy someone said the other day, it's a squad full of Mercedeses, which is lovely, nice cars, of course, very reliable. But there's other teams with Ferraris and Porsches, and the Mercedes is going to be
I,
enough.
I think it is a very, very good, strong starting 11. And I think it is. It is good enough.
We're not
In,
saying
in,
strong. I mean, it's going to be strong. They spent
no,
$1
but I
billion.
think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. Managed well, it's good enough. It's good enough to win the league. I think managed well,
Can this?
genuinely.
So you're not sure this guy can win the league?
I've always said that. I've said that all along. And the game against Liverpool this season, and the way Arsenal started on Sunday, um, basically it's just confirming exactly what I thought.
You're saying he just doesn't want to lose a game,
I think he don't want to lose a game. I think he's afraid to lose a game.
right?
I genuinely believe that.
So they've played two of their biggest rivals,
Mm,
Liverpool and City,
mm.
and they've taken 1 point from six.
Yeah, not well. Still early days. Still early days. But if you want to win the league, you got to be winning those big games. You got to win those big games. And
Okay.
like you say, 1.6 is it's not great. It's not great at all. But we'll see. They've got a tough game coming up this week. This weekend on Sunday.
What
I believe
about
they've got Newcastle away. That's going to be a big test
yeah,
for them
another
as
big
well.
game, another big
Yeah,
game there
yeah.
in the and Newcastle are going to be up for that, aren't they? I think there's a bit seems to almost be a little bit of beef between those two clubs, and I don't know why that.
I think it goes back to that decision when the ball went out of play, and I think the decision went against Arsenal. If you remember
Oh,
rightly,
When Gordon scored,
yeah. I think I don't know. I could be wrong.
who
Maybe
always
an
think,
Arsenal fan can enlighten us, but I'm thinking that's how it originated.
okay, mind you, when you're playing Newcastle with all their physical players all over the pitch, it can always become a bit of a
Yeah, exactly that as well.
bit of a fight.
Exactly that.
Now, talk to us about well, look, we speak about Arsenal there, but Man City on the day, how do you think
Yeah.
they played? I mean, Pep Haaland got his goal.
Oh, it's like a machine. Um, I think they're still in a team in progress. Really, it's a transitional season for them. That's my thoughts. Basically, they're putting a. It's just trying to find their feet. They haven't started well at all. I know they beat United in the derby the week before, but I think they've only got 7 points. Am I correct?
Yeah, I
So
believe
that's not a
so.
good start at all.
Lost to Spurs.
Yeah, exactly. They looked good in the first half. They did, and I had the feeling that they might go and get a second goal there as well before half time. But then it was strange in the second half. Yes, Arsenal in the second half came out, um, like I said, playing more on the front foot and looking to make something happen, which they did. But also, City taking off Haaland didn't make much sense to me.
Went with a 5-5-0, trying to protect what he
Yeah,
had.
well, yeah, he's got yeah. But I'm glad he didn't get he didn't get the win because I don't like that. What's all that about as well? Maybe like he's trying to be too clever. I don't know, but
You're used to seeing Manchester clubs leaking for fun, goalkeeping errors.
clubs,
Well,
yes,
that's what you're used to seeing with
nah. Well, anyway, but I don't like. Well, I didn't really quite get what Pep was doing. Maybe he was afraid. Maybe he was happy with the draw at the end, or I don't know. But strange one.
yeah.
Not sure. I'm still not convinced with Man City this season. Haaland started on fire again, looking amazing. Looking
Is
like
this is this opening this? I mean, I've made no secrets of it. I think Liverpool are going to win this league. I think quite comfortably as well for the record. I've gone on record as saying we will win the league. It'll be by when, not if. Um, and this is just going to plan, isn't it? A Merseyside derby win at the weekend.
yeah, 5 points clear as well. Still early days, though, Suter. Still early days for you to be walking around so confident and borderline arrogant. Yeah,
Well, I wouldn't say
well,
arrogant, but I'm just
well,
saying
yeah,
it's
I would say arrogant. You're looking arrogant. You're talking arrogant. You're being arrogant. But your 5 points clear. It's a very good cushion. Still early days. A lot can happen. But yeah, Liverpool so far have had the best start. They're looking the strongest. Not particularly playing that well, but still getting the results. And the other teams are not.
Ryan Gravenberch is all the rage.
Yeah, great for us. Great goal to make it 1-0. Fantastic.
And then
Brilliant.
with an assist, well, Ekatike,
Yeah, and a good finish by Katika as well. Lovely.
then
So what can you
Everton,
say? But
obviously.
you have to say Everton scored a good goal as well.
Yeah, good
And
goal, good.
and 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 I don't know. You might have been a little bit nervy towards the end of that, possibly.
Moyes moaning that only 3 minutes were added. Feels if it was Liverpool chasing something, there might have been some additional time.
Yeah, not surprised with that. I probably subscribe to what Moyes is saying. Seen it all before, but
what are you seeing?
No, listen, I wouldn't say you sitting there comfortably. Um, Hello?
Banjo, it's going to happen.
Yeah. What's going to
Well,
happen?
well, Liverpool are going to win the league. It's going to
All
happen.
right. Yeah. Well, this is what
Whether
I'll say.
whether
Yeah.
whether whether you like it or not, Liverpool will be winning the league this season. And I don't see anyone that can lay a particularly big glove on us.
Time will tell.
I
I
think
like,
Arsenal, I think
but you should
Arsenal.
know winning leagues is never really that easy. There's going to come a time where
uh,
over the season, Liverpool's going to have a little difficult moments.
I mean, it was last season. We were in Ibiza in April, I think, just partying away. Well, they were. They were. And I
Warm
mean,
weather training.
well, they were warm weather. I mean, with a load of drinking, yeah, if you want to call that warm weather. But they were partying in April. That's the short end of it. And it was probably, if we've been really true to form, it was probably over by about February, that league last season.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see.
I mean, not mathematically, but yeah. Okay.
So
Well, look,
you're obviously confident you've won the league. That's what you're basically saying. So
20, you might as well have 21 now, on the wall where they've got how many you've won.
bloody hell.
But 21.
It's only been
Um,
how many games? How many games have been played? Six?
five,
Five? Five.
five.
Wow. Well,
And already I've seen what the rest have got to offer. Not a lot.
yeah.
But let's talk about your team, United.
Yeah.
Speaking of teams stuck on 20 leagues for a long time. Um,
It's only one team. It's been
well,
stuck on
yeah.
20 league. Yeah.
Let's talk about your team now. You were saying it was a must-win game to me at
It
the
was a
weekend,
must-win game. It was a
and
must-win
I,
game.
and
I
I
think
couldn't I couldn't see how you were going to get anything from it pre-match, but yet you proved me wrong. And that,
yeah, it's the thing with it was a must-win game. And it was a must-win game because of the narrative building around Amarin and the club and everything like that. And off the back of the Derby defeat, uh, listen, I wasn't going into the game confident, not at all. But we had to win that game, one way or the other. They had to find a way to win that game, and they did, and it needed to happen. I think it was put to Amarin after the game, and that was also said you needed that, and he did. Um, yeah, we got the early decision with the red card,
yeah.
which was a red card. I don't think the referee had any other choice but to give it. And yeah, well, listen, we played. We played on the front foot. We were in a comfortable position until Casemiro got set off.
Well, I mean,
Probably
you're saying
should
you're
have had.
playing front foot against 10 men at home. You'd like to think that's how you're
Yeah,
going
of course,
to play.
of course. So he probably should have showed more experience and probably stayed on his feet for the rest of the game, been on your yellow card. But it got a little bit tricky when Shalabar pulled one back. But nevertheless, Bruno with his 100th Premier League goal, I believe playing in his 200th Premier League game, been a fantastic signing. And then the second goal from Casemiro as well, which was a bit strange. Scored and then got sent off. But so he had an eventful first half. But no, really pleased. Needed that. Absolutely needed that. And we've got two more games to come. At the weekend, we've got Brentford away, which is the early kickoff on the Saturday. And then the week after, we've got Sunderland at home, which
Well, but I mean,
hope if we could get 6 points out of that, it'll put us in a so it'll take us up the table and put us in a good stead.
you'll
Hopefully,
be
build
you'll be
build on that for the rest of the season.
you'll be convincing our listeners that you're our main challengers with
No,
the
I'm not. See, I haven't got that. I'm a bit more realistic. I'm a bit more careful with my words, unlike yourself, or maybe one might say I'm maybe not as arrogant.
what
But
where are Man U finishing this season, Banjo? I think it'll change week to week. You're gonna no doubt when I ask you this question, you're gonna range between six
well, I know what.
on a day like on a weekend where you've just won, you're gonna tell me you're gonna be sixth. And then on another weekend, you're gonna probably tell
No,
me you're gonna be 16th.
no, I'm going to maintain what I said at the beginning of the season. Considering where we finished last season, I actually thought probably about eighth would have been happy with the sixth. Honestly, I know it sounds really bad being a United supporter, but that's realistically how I saw it. Unless I thought we've got to be better than either Newcastle or Villa, but it looks like Tottenham's got back into that. So it's going to be difficult to finish above sixth, but I'm sticking to what I said. Probably eighth, sixth will be
And
good.
is Amorim keeping his job because of this clause? Apparently, 1st of November, he'd want a big payout, and
Listen, apparently Ratcliffe came over and
he's
had.
offered him a new deal.
No, I won't go as far as that, but apparently it was positive words. It was a positive conversation. So no, he's got the full backing. Got the full backing. So let's just see how it goes. But I'm not going to get carried away. But listen, the results have probably been as you'd expect. We lost to Arsenal, albeit a good performance. Drew gets Fulham away. Beat Burnley. Lost to City away. Probably expect that. And we've beaten Chelsea at home. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's the results have not been a massive shock to anyone, but obviously the media loves to jump on it and make it into something that probably people would have expected anyway.
And what about for Chelsea?
Yeah, I'm not sure about them. I'm not sure about the decision.
Palmer, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, actually, he did. Well, they asked him, and he said that Palmer wasn't well in the morning.
Right.
So, whether that's true or not, that I've heard that one a few times now.
Well, I bet he felt a lot worse after coming off after
Yeah,
25
exactly.
odd minutes.
Well, listen, if he wasn't well, wasn't well. But what you'd expect is, as United went down to 10 men as well, you definitely would want Carl Palmer on the pitch rather than sitting in the subs bench. But not sure about them. They've had a couple of iffy results. Drew at home with Brighton, conceding a late goal there. Gone to Old Trafford, lost. So I'm not sure. Some people had them as potential title challengers. That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, no.
From what we're watching, yeah. No.
Yeah. West Ham, another defeat. Graham Potter.
Yeah. Yeah. It just keeps losing. Another home defeat as well. Just can't make a case for him, can you, really? It's just been a horrific start.
Dead man walking.
One or two more defeats away from a sacking, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think it looks good for him. I was trying to defend his position at one stage, but
I don't think we can.
it's just not working. It's just not working. It's not working. Speaking of not working, look, we say that Palace, another impressive away win. They've gone away and they've come away with another 3 points there. By the way, it's all good we look at the negatives of a result, which happen a lot actually.
But Palace, we've lauded Palace before on this podcast. I've always said that I like the way they play. But I think they're probably even better away from home. Suits their football, the counter-attacking football. So for me, that was no surprise. It was just another one like surely West Ham can't lose again, but they obviously did.
They did. They found a way.
Yeah, but hat off to Palace.
Brighton Spurs 2-2.
Yeah, Spurs come back from 2-0 down. Again, look, it's not a bad result away from home for Spurs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You just Brighton go 2-0 up. You think, oh, this is going to be, their day. They've, off the back of a decent result against Chelsea, but they've drawn. I think the Premier League has just been so predictable. It's been really, really difficult to make predictions of who's going to win, who's going at the weekend, and whatever.
Well, actually,
it's just surprising.
On that note,
let's West Ham losing basically, but
we were 6-6 last week. Let's brings us on to our little predictor game.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so Banjo, let's have a look at these results from the weekend and
see
who did what. Liverpool, we both predicted a home win, so let's keep scores here. 1-1.
Okay.
Brighton, we both predicted a draw.
Oh, we did.
2-2. Burnley, you went for a draw, I went for a home win. It was a draw, so 3-2 to you.
Yeah.
West Ham, you went for an away win.
Yeah.
somehow went for a draw. Um, Wolves,
Wow.
yeah, Wolves. You went for a draw. I went for a home win. Nice win for Leeds there, right? 3-1 there.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Calvert-Lewin getting his first goal.
Yeah. Very, very good.
So no,
Leeds are all right. They're all right.
they're
They,
looking like they
they
could
could
stay
do
up.
something.
Could stay up.
Oh, let's see. Still early days yet, but they're playing a little bit expansive football as well. So
Not the worst team the Premiership's had.
no, no.
Um, Man United. You went for a. I can't believe this that you're going to nick a point here. It's ridiculous. Come on. You went for a Man U home win.
And I got it.
Wow. So 5-2 to you.
Smashed you.
Fulham, you went for a draw. I went for a home win. Pulling one back there. So that's 5-3. Bournemouth, you went for an away win. I went for a draw. Pull another one back there. 5-4. Both went for a home Sunderland win. It didn't happen. And you went for a home Arsenal win. I went for a draw.
Oh no, we've drawn again.
Poured it right back to
Again.
5-5.
No, but that we drew last week as
We
well.
did. So 5-5.
Wow.
While we're on this, while we're here, let's have a look
Yeah.
at this week's fixtures.
Okay, let's go.
Let's alternate. Brentford v United.
Um, I'm going for an away win.
Oh, shock.
Well, I got it
Holy
right
shit.
last week. Okay.
Draw for me. Chelsea v Brighton.
Chelsea v Brighton. Did they just play a couple of weeks ago?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's a fixture this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, Chelsea Brighton. Right. I'm going home win. Home win. They need a result. They need to.
Yeah.
They're going home win. You?
Palace, yep, home win for me as well. I think Chelsea are going to, they'll get the points there. Palace, Liverpool. I'm going away win, but they are a good team.
Yeah. I'll go away win.
And they're always a tough game for us, more to the point.
Yeah.
Leeds v Bournemouth. Oh. Where you going here, Banjo?
I'll go for a draw.
I'm going for an away win. I think Bournemouth are going to win there. I think they're going to maybe I can have a little bit too much for them. City v Burnley.
It's a home win.
I think you can take that by any sort of score that you want there. Forest Sunderland.
I'm going for a draw.
Your mate Ange, you're not fancying him there, no?
He's not started for that convincingly, has he?
I'm going to go for a home win. I think they win that. I don't think Sunderland, although they've ducked and dived a bit since they've been in the Prem, can't really, I can't see any of them. Spurs Wolves.
Home win.
Yeah, with you there. Villa Fulham. I'm going to go for a home win here. I think they've got to come good at some stage, and why not them?
I agree. They're due a result, and I think that being a home game, this is the one for them against Fulham. Albeit Fulham are decent.
Yeah, Newcastle Arsenal.
Yeah, draw.
Newcastle Arsenal draw for you.
Newcastle are good at home.
I'm going to go for a home win.
Wow. Now I see why you really are claiming the title.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a home win here. Everton v West Ham.
Home win.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Great. That's
good.
That's that. Let's see.
Let's see.
I think
we've had two draws. We've had two draws.
A lot of similar results there, though. So there won't be a lot of separation there this week. So the odd result here and there.
Let's see. But we seem to be drawing.
Final closing note. Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Dembele won. Rightful winner?
I believe so. A lot of Liverpool social media people are aggrieved. I think they're aggrieved that we didn't win any of the awards actually. In terms of goalkeeper went to Donnarumma.
Yeah, it's Champions
Uh,
League winner.
I think they cleaned. I mean, they were the best team in Europe over the season.
Exactly. So
I can see
why
that.
why
Dembele,
Liverpool?
did Dembele have a much better season individually than Mo Salah?
I hope it.
He won the Champions League,
Yeah, of
understand
course
that,
it.
but did he have a better season individually?
Don't know. Yeah, but look, let's see. Let's be
I don't
honest.
think there was a big standout player. It's not like
No,
the Messi.
that's exactly how I'm looking at it.
It's not
There's
the Messi
players.
Ronaldo days. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
you had
There's play.
Rodri. You had Rodri picking out last season.
Yeah,
You've
there's
got
players who have had as good a season as what Salah did last season and not won it before.
yeah.
That's all I will say on it. But like you say, it wasn't a standout season. You're looking at some of the names on that list. I think football at the moment is when it comes to individual players, there isn't as big as stars as there once was.
Elaborate. What are you trying to say on that matter? I
I
mean,
think years ago you look at players challenging, fighting each other for the Ballon d'Or, and I'm not just talking about Messi and Ronaldo. I'm talking about even before that period. Yeah, big names, big players, the Zidanes, the Figos, all these type of things.
Salah's a big name, big player.
Yeah, he's a big name, big player, but I'm not talking about Salah. I'm talking about
Mbappe, big name, big player.
yeah, well, yeah, but they used to roll off the tongue. There used to be a lot more. I don't think that I don't know. I just think there's world stars. There isn't as many as there once
Are you
was.
being a miserable sod because of the way United are at the moment? You've gone off
Nothing.
football.
I enjoyed it on Saturday.
Enjoy it on Saturday. Enjoy the moment. Say
Yeah.
it was. Yeah. Look, I mean, Ballon d'Or.
Well, come on.
I, I'm not sure about this. Mate, Dembele's gone to pick up. I'm assuming Dembele went to pick up the award. It, his team's got a match. His team's
Yeah.
got a match. His team's playing away at Marseille. League game.
Yeah. See, this is the thing.
Nah,
But they'll win without him. That's that.
what
That's what that league
they
is like.
didn't. They
What was
didn't.
the
They lost
score?
1-0. They lost 1-0.
Oh wow, well, that's a bit
First
debatable. What
time
was the
they've
score?
lost in years.
So why
And
why
imagine
why?
they got Dembele there. Varagashvili.
But let me say something.
He
These
finished
these award
12th. Are you
ceremonies.
telling me he was the 12th best player in Europe last year?
No, he should have been much higher up the list. That
Who's judging these awards? Is it the French? Are
I
the
think.
French
Do you
just
know what?
picking?
I think.
Are the French just picking their home boys in Paris? They've got the red carpet out, like they're trying to make it like the Oscars. I mean, it's
But
ridiculous.
why is this
I saw
award now?
players
I'm not,
rocking up with their wives, and
yeah,
and
it's
it's like
becoming a bit of a
it's
showboat. It's bit of like you say, it's a bit of like the Golden Globes and Oscars now, isn't it? But the thing is, didn't these events used to be midweek?
I
Why can't
thought
they do them weekend now? They're trying to listen. I think that the Ballon d'Or has become a bigger thing than it ever was. It used to be the European Football of the Year, isn't it?
well, there
And
was
then,
yeah.
and then they've kind of like merged it with the Ballon d'Or. So I think all of a sudden everyone's saying Ballon d'Or. But
So we
what
say Mo
is
Salah's never going to win this.
no? That was his. I think that was his chance, and I think that ship was sailed, mate.
Well, it's a travesty, because Messi and Ronaldo have been finished a couple of years now,
Yeah. Well,
and this guy's put up numbers for 8-9 years. I get there was an overlap with Messi, Ronaldo putting up arguably bigger numbers for many years, but for the
the only
last
thing you can gutted. So what do you want me to say? Gutted.
oh,
Gutted for Mo, gutted for you, gutted for the Liverpool fans.
there you go. I don't need to take that stance, Banjo, but
Well,
again, the bitterness.
nah, it's not
But
bitterness at
but
all.
you
But
know
you're
what?
sitting there moaning and trying to devalue the Ballon d'Or now just because Mo Salah didn't win it.
You know the interesting thing, Banjo.
What?
When you're the best and at the top of the tree, you're there to be shot at. So okay, we'll have to occasionally occasionally take our medicine, I guess, and what have you not. But look, Banjo, that wraps up another good
Love it.
show.
Love it.
Um, in the meantime, in the background there, just to touch on it, I mean, it's going off piste a bit. Ekatike scored and got sent off tonight. Second yellow card for taking his shirt off to
Yeah,
celebrate.
I saw that as well.
I mean, it's a bit stupid. I mean, I don't know why he's taking his shirt off when he's already on a yellow to show the fans. I mean, fans can see your number and your name. You don't need.
Maybe he thought they won't know who scored, but no, he's obviously forgot he's on a yellow card. Surely,
Senseless. Now we misses a game against Palace,
yeah.
so just needless. But
Maybe
okay,
he wanted
Banjo.
the rest. Maybe he wanted the rest this weekend.
Well, there'll be some people that might point towards that, but big party planned or something. God knows. But
Yeah,
Banjo,
yeah.
thanks for the show, and
You too.
we'll speak again next week.
Let's do it. Have a good evening, mate.
You too.